Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 18, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at stocks with a heavy insider and institutional buying. As many of you know, when insiders buy their own stock, especially when the stock is down, that's typically a turning point for the stock to go higher. Also, insider they know a lot about these companies. When they buy aggressively, that also indicates stock can go higher. So with that, let's look at few companies with heavy insider as well as institutional buying. Look, we got a company here, AFRM. AFRM is a great company and stock is at rock bottom right now, and insiders are buying their own stock. It could be a turning point for this stock here. So with that, let's jump in and get started. Alright, so we'll start with a quick market update and look at the stocks with a volume more than 1 million shares traded, and look at stocks with a heavy insider as well as institutional buy. And finally, let's conclude with few stocks that we can buy and go from there. Alright, now let's jump in and look at the market update. Look, from a market update perspective, a market has been wondering where to go. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 38 on Friday. Look, it's started up nicely, went up, came down. It cannot decide where to go at the end here. Look, it's a weak close here. That tells you this weak close can spill over and we might have a lower opening on Monday. So let's keep a close watch on this. Same story for the Nasdaq, also up slightly as you can see here, and S&P 500 also up slightly. And look, stock market had a very bad week as you can see here, and we are really trying to see if US economy can go into recession or not. Folks are wondering. A lot of negative news here. That's why if you are a long-term investor, good to buy some great quality stocks here. And look, Fed has been waiting too long to increase the rate. That's why inflation is out of control right now. And we got to wonder if we can have a soft landing or is it going to be a hard landing as Fed aggressively increases the rate. All right, now let's jump in here and look at the market. Look, we got a 3-year and 5-year chart here. On a 3-year chart, look, we are down nicely in Dow Jones Industrial Average. We are about to hit our, look, we're already touching the pre-COVID support level here. If you break this support level, next stop is right here around 2600. So we got to be careful here and buy some quality stocks slowly here. And look, we got S&P 500. It's also breaking down big time as you can see here. Next level is right here around 3500. And Nasdaq, look, it's also breaking down big time here. Next support level is right here. We are not there yet. It can come to this level around 10,000 here. And then you got Russell 2000 here. Look, it's also breaking down. We are below the pre-COVID levels here. So we might break down. Look, we already broke down here. So market is set up to be going lower. It can get a little bit worse before it gets better. We got a 5-year chart here. Look, back in early on here, during COVID days, we had a big crash, sudden crash here. Market went up with the similar type of velocity here. Look at the crash. Crash is very sudden, and uptick is really little wider angle here. But still, as the market drops big time, it can also come back, but the angle will be slightly wider when it goes higher. Similarly here, right now we got a little bit wider angle. As we come down here, it will be even more wider as we go higher, because still we got a lot of uncertainty in the market. That's why you got to be careful here. If you're buying call options, be careful. And if you're buying call option, buy call option on the quality stocks. Otherwise, your call option will be worthless and you'll lose money. All right, now let's look at stocks with a heavy insider buying. All right, so we got here a list of stocks with heavy insider buying. Look, we got insider buying percentage here. Look at that percentage. Nice and high insider buying in all the stocks here. And we also have institutional buy. Institutions are also buying along with the insiders, as you can see here. Then as usual, we got here top line growth and gross margin, net margin. Some of these companies have got nice net margin also. And look, we got RSI here. I love it when the RSI is lower, when insiders and institutions buy. And we got price to sales ratio. Some of these stocks have got high price to sales ratio. Look, we got one right here, BRZE. So such stocks you got to be a little more careful because market can punish those stocks and push them down even more. Same story with HCP, a little bit higher price to sales ratio. And you got RVMD. Look at the price to sales ratio, 49. That tells you got to be slightly careful, even though it's a better stock with higher overall score of 55. Also watch the overall score here, higher the better. So with that, let's look at few stocks here. Look, we got Kind next door here. This is a good company, and as neighborhoods look at the support structure, this company can do well. And we got Sarah Frere. She was a previous CFO of Square. She's at the helm here. This company is down big time now, but it can do well. So if you're a contrarian, because net margin is still negative, you could scoop up this company here, just $3. This stock can be a good company with the Sarah Frere at the top here. And we got a few more here. Look, we got Kodak. Kodak has been up and down stock, as many of you know here. At this time, I would not touch this stock, mainly because look, RSI is high 60. Let it come down, then we can buy here. And keep watching the RSI here. We got JLED as well as HCP here. Both are down big time here. JLED is a better company with the with a higher overall score here. HCP got sold off big time here and lower RSI, as you can see here. If you're a contrarian, you could buy some HCP also here. It's a software company. And keep watching here. We got Fresh also nice insider buy as well as institutional buy. RSI is very low here, 34. Stock is showing some strength in one day here. You could buy some Fresh Works also here. And understand right now net margin is negative. That's one of the reasons stock is coming. It's going higher, and also price to sales ratio or valuation is also slightly higher, as you can see here. And we got a few more. Look, we got Duolingo here. Duolingo has got nice institution as well as insider buy here. But at this time, I would want stock to come down. Look, RSI is 57. I would not buy at these levels here. And look, INCY is a good stock here. It's been consolidating for a while. If you're a long-term buyer, you could buy some INCY here, and it can also do well. And list goes on here. We got MYPS here. Look, it's got high insider as well as institutional buying here, and stock is showing the progress. Look, 1 day, 5 days going higher. You could buy some MYPS and go from there. As usual, keep a watch on 1 day, 5 day here. If stock is showing some progress in 1 day, 5 day, you could buy those names here. Look, we got stocks like Six Flag here. As summer comes on, this company can do very well as people go outdoors. It's showing some progress right now. You could buy here. And we got AFRM. We talked about AFRM here. Look, AFRM is a good company. It's completely beaten down, as you can see here. At this time, it's going higher in 1 day time frame here. Look, there is a nice insider buy as well as institutional buy. You could buy AFRM also at these levels. List goes on. Keep a watch and look at some of these stocks here and buy them. As you can see, these stocks can go higher. Especially look for stocks with a lower RSI. And if you're a conservative investor, look for positive net margin. Those could be better ones for you. Look, Carvana, it's been going higher of late. Nice 13% jump in Friday here. Still RSI is low. You could still buy Carvana at these levels. I would rather wait for a little bit pullback here before I buy Carvana. All right, so list goes on. Look, we got a few more companies here. Keep watch on insider and institutional buy. Nice and high insider and institutional buy here. Look, we got DoorDash here. DoorDash is down big time. Look, it's trying to go higher in 1 day here with the RSI of 43. This is also a good buy here. You could buy some DoorDash at these levels here. And we got few more here. We got we got few companies with nice insider as well as institutional buy. We got these two right here, CTKB and PCT. Both have got nice insider and institutional buy. Stock is responding and by going higher in one day on Friday. And as usual, keep a watch. We got two more here, GitLab and PL. Both are doing well. And look, both have got RSI below 50 or at 50. You could look at these also. Both are going higher on Friday, as you can see here. And we got few more as you see here. Keep a watch. I love the ones which are going higher slightly in 1 day, 5 day. I would be picking up those names here. Look, Allbird, finally, this has been beaten down big time here. Look, it's going higher on Friday. Nice, it's okay insider buy and good institutional buy, as you can see here. All right, now let's jump in here and look at stocks with a heavy institutional buying. Look, all these stocks have got heavy institutional buying. Look, we got list sorted by institutional buying here. Top of the list we got BR, Bellring. Look at the nice and high institutional buying, 129%, and stock is responding. In 1 day it went higher. So we got a few more here. Look, even Old Navy here, nice institutional buy, 70%. Stock is going higher in 1 day. You could buy such names here. Also, both these companies got net margin positive. That tells you this could be good ones here. And we got one more here, APTS, also positive net margin here, and stock is going higher. I would also look at RSI here. Since RSI is high, I would not recommend buying this one up here. I would rather wait for a little pullback here. And keep watch. We got a bunch of companies with both insider and institutional buy here. You could look at such names here. Given RSI is low, stocks are making some progress. You could go after those companies here. And we got Sorrento Therapeutics here. Most of you know this company. Look, it's got a nice institutional buy here. Stock is showing some response. RSI is 54. I would rather wait for RSI to come down slightly here. And list goes on here. Keep a watch. Look, we got Kodak. We talked about it. And we got PL. Same story. You could look at those names here. All right, now let's jump in here and look at a few more companies. Look, we got insider and institutional buy sorted by high institutional buy here. We got Freshworks and WSR and PRMW, all nice and high institutional buy here. Few of them have got nice insider buy also. You could look at such names here and buy them. Keep watch on the 1 day, 5 day price improvements. If there is a nice improvement, given if the RSI is still lower than 50, looks like many of these companies got low RSI. You could buy them and participate in this stock movement here and go from there. As usual, keep a watch on short ratio. Many of these have got high short ratio. That tells you they can also squeeze those short sellers and go higher. So with that, thank you very much. So typically when the market is very volatile, be selective when you select the stocks. Look for low RSI, look for high insider and institutional buy, and also you can also look for exponential moving average improving. And conservative investors and traders look for positive net margin, positive free cash flow, and overall score more than 40. And few long stocks are Occidental Petroleum, INCY, NMRK, COLB, AFRM, Confluent, Six Flags, VBTX, and Thor. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.